acting like a lunatic on Saturday night. Turning on the radio, and it's alright.
Here we are with our friend Isaac Taylor.
Hey everybody.
In beautiful Aquinnah, Massachusetts. Isaac, tell me about your truck here. What do we have?
What we're looking at is the 1989 version of the Toyota HiAce, which is, I think it's a popular model in many countries, but not in America. It's the perfect vehicle. At least it's the perfect vehicle for me on this island anyway. I was looking on eBay for a fire truck, which is another story, but this showed up and I thought, wow, that's so cool. It was a little rescue vehicle in Japan.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you can just barely see in the right light some of the Japanese characters on the side of the door, and a friend of mine looked them up online and sort of found the provenance of the vehicle and found beautiful blog of this vehicle in a parade in Japan.
Oh wow, yeah. This very truck.
Yeah, it's a very truck.
Wow.
It's the fellows are in their helmets and it's really cool. It lived inside of a garage and had only 8,000 miles on it when I got it.
Did it come from Japan or did it come from somewhere else in the US or?
Yeah, there's a dealer out there in Seattle that imports strange vehicles from Japan. I guess there's an import clause that says that if a vehicle's older than 25 years, it can come into the country. And maybe it's because there's a high road tax in Japan for older vehicles, which allows them to purchase them for a pretty fair price and bring them back here and resell them.
It's four-wheel drive. I see the locking hubs there.
Exactly.
Let's get a little closer.
And the wheelbase is like that of an old Jeep Willys. It's a really narrow wheelbase, which gives it a great turning radius.
Yeah.
And great four-wheel drive.
Dual range, high-low.
High-low, dual range, sure. The steering wheel's on the right side.
Right-hand drive.
Right-hand drive.
Does that take some getting used to?
It took no getting used to. I don't know why. A little four-cylinder diesel as well, which is kind of an important fact. It's a chassis of a vehicle that was produced and sold very well, I think, in South America. So it's a substantial little truck.
Right.
Punishing ride, though.
Really?
Absolutely fun.
So now, does this require preheat? Does it have glow plugs?
Yeah, it's got a glow plug that'll go on. You'll see the light shine up there. And
all right, there's the glow.
Sometimes I give it a second run, so I turn it off.
All right, yeah, you cycle them again.
I do. It gives it a nice chance for that oil to heat up.
Right, yeah, get those combustions.
You got your foot on the clutch.
You gotta clutch it, yeah.
And now you're ready to rock.
Here it is.
And it's got the throttle adjust right here.
Oh yeah, you can set the idle.
Set the idle, which is nice. You can actually use it as a cruise control.
Yeah, exactly. So the shift pattern is the same as it is on a Western thing. First is over here.
Right.
Reverse is down here. It's just that you're on the right side.
Yep.
So you're over here.
It's just good for a lefty like me. It's got great headroom, by the way.
Yeah.
And plenty of room in the back for the children to have fun. And there's nothing like a bench seat.
So is this
e-brake on? Yep. You're gonna pull. Yep. And then push. Yep. There you go.
Right, so now it's off.
Yeah.
Reverse is down
and you'll notice
you got a backup
safety
beeper.
First, right? Oh yeah, you got it. It's got plenty of torque.
Plenty of torque.
Yep, and not much speed.
That's fine. You're never going faster than 45.
It loves 45.
Perfect.
It really does.
That's the Vineyard speed right there. Ah, yes. There's that iconic gay head scenery up there.
Yeah, there she is. Where is it? There it is. Set my way. They do call it the one-wheel peel in Ireland. It's got the tendency to really let one of those go. Nice. There you go. Second gear, no problem.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same, right?
Oh, absolutely. And the nice thing is you can really just you can ring it out. Like you can put your foot to the floor and just drive it comfortably, and it'll just
keeps
kick
on
up
trucking.
and truck.
Yeah.
Here we are at the Aquinnah Circle.
Yeah. There's no place I'd rather be. Nice.
This is the greatest place in the world.
I put quite a lot of miles on it. I've only had it for like 7 months or something like that, but I've put 8,000 miles on it.
Nice.
So it just keeps on cruising.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great though, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
I'm loving that you're loving it. So we've taken a few little road trips, and I'd like to do more. But I got a chance to play a show a couple weeks ago in Padenham, which is down on Buzzards Bay. I took the truck off, got on the ferry boat, and went down and played a nice concert down there. I felt like the local folk singer in this little bus.
Yeah.
It just felt all right.
Oh. And your family's also no stranger to crazy cars. I mean, your father, I believe, does he still have that Power Wagon?
Yeah, the Power Wagon is in 2 pieces right now.
2 pieces?
At the barn.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out over the summer.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. We've got the cab off of it. One critical problem was that it didn't have power steering.
Right.
And it's so difficult to steer that it was really unusable.
Right.
So we will put a power steering unit in it. It's
excellent.
got a new leaf vacuum, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Talking about somebody who can appreciate a large vacuum.
Exactly.
Oh
Boy,
my
that's
God. That's a whole other funny ride.
That's the legend of Max Butler. Is
Oh
just
my God.
my love of vacuum cleaners when I was a little kid.
We just got what is it? I think it's an 18 horse. So amazing.
And it sucks.
It really sucks.
Who's walking home?
Who do you have here? I don't.
Lobsterville.
Oh yeah, she bought Jimmy Sanfilippo's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a nice enough lady.
Oh man.
This was my go-to skateboard kamikaze style run when I was a kid. Can't see it in the picture, but we're moving uphill pretty well.
We're going up Lobsterville.
She's not full of power.
But you know what? It doesn't matter.
It's all you need, right?
Yeah, this is all you need.
Yeah,
You're not
we're doing
trying to,
60K, so what?
what's that, like 40, 35,
yeah,
something like
38,
that?
yeah. So this is where she wants to be.
Yeah,
it's
perfect.
nice, right?
This is the perfect island truck. It's got all the utility you could ever need.
The back seat folds up completely out of the way so that you have this like sort of rectangular space that you can really load full of stuff. Got a bench seat in the back for the kids.
Yeah.
In the in the bed.
You can get like
truck bed.
5 kids, but
Oh yeah. And then there's like the platform you can stand on when you're on your way to put out the fire. As soon as we get on our driveway, that's where the kids, they hop out and jump on the back. This was a common car, a real low budget, low end economy vehicle in the 1970s and 80s, and they were sort of made fun of, I think, as being the vehicle of like, the common man, the working man.
Right. But I love that.
Man, this truck really works.
Yeah.
There's just nothing wrong with it.
That's how that's how we grew up, like in the common working environment, like, living simply and, like that's what I've always loved is vehicles that kind of represent that.
For a day gone by. So don't say nothing about the best laid plans. Got the blues so heavy, Lord, that I can't stand. Mama, coming back home to you. Well, the street lights have changed now from green to red, and the people that stand still like
I
We're
totally
going to
enjoyed
more
our
depth.
little ride here, man.
Yeah, this is great. I'm glad we got to do this. And, this summer we'll come back and we'll do a full kind of in-depth thing. We'll talk about your family. We'll talk about your work. We'll talk, go into more technical detail on the truck here. Maybe we'll get to see some folks and
Sweet.
make a thing out of it.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, Isaac, thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Pleasure, and we will see you on the next go-round.
All right, bye now.
dream.